During the process of designing the Snap Chair, we knew from the beginning that it was supposed to be for the contract environment. People expect more from an office now than they did 4 years ago.
We have received this very specific brief. In order to translate that into a formative language, it required a lot of dialogue, discussions, and working with engineers from Profim in Poland back and forth.
I would say market is very saturated and a lot of things has been done in the soft seating category. There is variety of attractive products, but this is outside. If we look inside, it's not so great. Little to nothing is done. And for instance, if we look at the core architecture, which is the inside of the product, we can see that there are mostly traditional builds. That's why there is a potential here.
When we design products, we always look into what we want to buy ourselves. During the design process, I think that our first proposal in the design process was something like really conceptual. We always start really conceptual. It doesn't necessarily have to look like a chair from the beginning. It's just something that would sort of like trigger your mind or like start dreaming about the end result.
I remember when we met first time with the designer and when we saw the first visual design, we challenged that. We said that no, this is not the direction we'd like to continue. And then we started, yes. It's also important to listen and hear each other.
That's part of our DNA as well. We know from the beginning that we want to challenge the status quo of any company that we work with. We want to, if we have like a presentation and the client says, about, yeah, this is amazing, then we know we did something wrong.
Our designing process is very simultaneous. We start with sketch session all together as a team.
If a chair looks soft, then it needs to be soft, so we don't create any expectations that we can't fulfill. You have to tell the truth with the products that you design.
We at Profim always put human factors and sustainability first. When we secure those two right, we push as far as possible aesthetics.
Speaking of sustainability in 2024 is more like a hygiene factor. You have to think about it. I mean, it's almost like impossible to be a designer now without having that in mind. But that was also something that we really appreciated with Profim. Even if we had ideas that we wanted to push through, they had 1,000 more ideas that they wanted to push through. So I think that normally we challenge the clients in terms of sustainability, but in this case, they challenged us.
Together with Node Design Studio, we've been working as a cross-functional team along the way from the beginning to the end of the project. Snap delivers unique and sustainable seating solution that is designed to be robust and long-lasting. Seat and backrest quick attach system makes assembly very easy for one person with no screws and tools required. It takes only 10 seconds.
The name Snap actually came from when we were at the factory and just assembled the very first prototype, and it snapped into place. We wanted to create a chair that would stimulate communication. So it's slightly more upright than a traditional lounge chair, so you would sit more upright. It's more of like a conversation chair than a TV chair in that sense.